What's good, everybody? It's Dalto. Welcome back to another video. Today, for some reason, we're on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. I don't know why, I don't know where it came from, but apparently everyone is getting back on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. So I was like, you know what? I'll play it. I have like 180 hours in the game, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it was for me at least. So I was just like, you know what? We'll do some online games. Call it a day. This game actually has one of my favorite modes ever. Kind of a little bit of nostalgia for me, but I love gunfight. I did it with my older brothers all the time, or my younger brother too. Like, we all just played gunfight legit all the time. It is so much fun, in my opinion. I love it. So that's actually going to be the first thing that we're going to do, is some gunfight, and then we'll do, you know, quick play, just because whatever. But as you can see, I am a pretty decent level. I don't know, how do I see what level I am? No shot that I'm level 35. I know that I'm definitely a lot higher than that. Okay, whatever, that's weird. Maybe they reset because of like seasons, I don't know. But I feel like I'm a lot higher level than that. I'll just say that. The gulag showers, dude, I remember this. Okay. So we got a shotgun and we got a pistol. I'm gonna try and use this first, I guess. No, actually, we'll try and sit there and beam them through the side. This is giving me so much nostalgia right now, dude. That food, Tony.
Kill them all or die trying.
Okay, so we gotta hit off. We gotta hit off. Ah, shoot.
You're all that is left. Finish it.
I couldn't even tell where he was, dude. I'm gonna be so honest. I have not played this game in a good minute, and the last Call of Duty that I've actually played a semi-decent amount was Black Ops 3, so it is like an entirely different vibe. I know there's a peak spot up there. Nice, you got one. Okay, I'm just gonna push the back. Yeah, he was on the peak spot. I have a lot of great memories with this game, I really do. It's weird to see, like, the discourse online, because I guess there was, like... I guess this game was a lot more divisive than I remember it being, and I know that there were a lot of, like, changes made to the game, and, like, a lot of people, like, kind of have the vibe that the game was changed... Like, the game changed Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Like... It set precedents that continued into other games, like Modern Warfare 2, which a lot of people didn't like. Modern Warfare 3, like, I know people, at least from what I've been seeing online from videos and such, is that they really like the feel of the game, but there are certain aspects of this game that people don't like. I know people really like the slide canceling that you can do, which I just failed to do, but that's besides the point. I got one, thank goodness. Dang it, he got me too. Well, I got one, that's a plus. That's the plus. Nice, dude. Teammate's kind of cracked, I'm not gonna lie. Got him, alright. So anyway, as I was saying, I've just seen a lot of, like, debate over this game. Personally, I really enjoyed it. Like, to give my 2 cents to it, at least in the moment when I was playing the game, like, yes, was it a pain to have to deal with, you know, 725s? Double kill, baby, let's go!
Keep up the pressure.
I'm locked in. I'm so locked. Okay, I'm not locked in. For me, though, I actually really enjoyed the game. Like, I know it was kind of during the COVID era, so there's that, like, not little bit of, like, glaze over it, but just the, you know, we're all inside, we're all playing games, like, that kind of thing. But it really meant a lot to me with my family, you know, and by that I just mean, like, my brothers. Like, we all had so much fun. My cousins even played the game, you know, like, not everybody I knew played the game, but, like, quite a lot of people were playing the game and really enjoying it and really living it up, you know, and I just absolutely... Okay, we're gonna be frozen? I don't know what's gonna happen. Or... what is going on? What? I'm talking about how good the game is, and then we're seeing stuff like this. I don't know what's about to happen. He's down 1 HP though, is the problem.
Secures that objective.
Oh, he hit him though. Oh! No, dude!
Rest your wounds.
Well, we lost our
return
one. We'll just do
soon.
some multiplayer next. Okay, so I joined a infected
whatever it
game
takes to survive.
that's going on. Was this the first Call of Duty that, like... Oh, this is terrifying. I feel like this is the first Call of Duty where you could, like, slam through doors and, was there the sprint? You know what I mean? I forget what it's called right now. No! Dang it!
Hunt them down.
Tac sprint.
Enemy at the restaurant.
I feel like this is the first game with tac sprint and things like that. So this game definitely did do a lot of things. It kind of like... I don't know. It changed Call of Duty. Whether good or bad, it 100% changed the game up like nobody's business. Oh, I tried to get him. It definitely really did change this game, though, and I honestly really enjoyed a lot of the changes. It's just, this game flows really well. It's fun. It just feels different. And as somebody who didn't grow up with, you know, all the old Call of Duties, I don't really have that, like, nostalgia, like, this is, you know, what Call of Duty should be, and all these things like that. I don't have that, you know, I just have, okay, this game is fun, I enjoy it, there's nothing else to it, you know, like, does that make sense? I just really enjoyed this game for what it was, and what it did differently. Genuinely, I did. I loved it with all I had, I'll be honest.
Good.
I think maybe this was the one with disbanding lobbies for the first time. I could be wrong. But, you know, when I was playing this game, I wasn't really sitting here thinking, okay, you know, the feel of this game is significantly different than OG Call of Duties or anything like that. Like, I was kind of just happy with... I feel like this was my first modern Call of Duty outside of Modern Warfare Remastered. So it felt fresh, it felt new. I mean, I started with Black Ops 3, and then I went to Infinite Warfare, you know, and Modern Warfare Remastered. And then it was, what, World War II? And then I feel like it was World War II in, what, like 2017, I think? And then I want to say, was it Black Ops 4 in 2018, and then this game? So, like, the first, like, true, legitimate, you know, Modern Warfare type game that I had was this one. And it definitely felt different, but boy, was it was fun, it was new, it felt fresh. I was annoyed when the game first came out, like everybody else, with the failing of the radar, and the fact that, you know, I think it was some kind of compass thing that they wanted you to use. I don't know. I don't really remember. I just remember not being able to see people on radar. And I felt like a loser back then, like, being like, I want to see people on radar, because, like, I couldn't ever find anybody, and if I did, I would just get, like, clapped within 1 second. So part of it was, like, not as enjoyable. Outside of that, though, the game was fun. As I was saying earlier, 725s kind of sucked. I hated it. But I did really, really enjoy this game, and Gunfight was where I spent a lot of my time. I really enjoyed Gunfight. I loved how the maps moved. The alpha, when you first got into it, was so good. So good. I loved it with all I had. Alright, so there's probably going to be a good bit of sweats around here, I feel like.
Enemy at the back alley.
Why is this map so small? Is it small? What is this map? I can't pull up a full map. Normally you can put this in a map. I guess not in this one.
We pulled ahead. Contact.
Enemy at the back alley.
The second I jumped over, dude. Ah, he got me. Zeke the freak. Ah. Just need a quick scope. I don't need to think. I hate that they don't have shipment available right now. I don't know if they cycle it still and everything, but I would love to just run around, turn my brain off, and be on shipment for a good minute. I really do miss just the feel of this game. Like, running around with a Kar 98 right now just feels so nice. And I think part of the reason that this game is maybe popping off right now is because, like, people miss Call of Duty, people miss, like, feeling good on
Enemy at the
COD, and I
bomb.
feel like the old Call of Duties that people are like, man, this is, you know, the greatest of all time, this is good Call of Duty, this is this, that, and the other. Like, they just aren't, like, readily available. You know what I mean? And I think that, at least from what I've seen, like, when you get into lobbies, they're, like, entirely hacked, right? I could be wrong about that. But I've seen, like, lobbies on BO2 where people are getting, like, God mods and all the things, and it's just not... It's not the same,
Enemy
you
at the
know, like, you
junkyard.
can't go into an old game like that anymore and expect it not to be modded, not to be hacked, anything like that. And I think that kind of sucks, and I think Activision and Call of Duty developers are really missing a golden goose to remaster some of these games. They're
Enemy at the
pumping
yellow
out
building.
so many games, what I'd argue is something that, whether good or bad, I mean, I've actually heard really good things about Black Ops 7, and it's different enough, it's actually, like, nice, you know, in the vibe of everything, but nobody wants a, like, I hate to say it, but nobody really wants a futuristic Call of Duty anymore. I don't even know if that's something that people really vibe with even to begin with. Like, I never played Advanced Warfare, but I knew that it had
Enemy at the
its...
back alley.
You know, it's good things. Black Ops 3 is widely considered to be the best, and then, you know, Infinite Warfare, you know, is just crapped on 24/7. I mean, it's like the most disliked thing on YouTube ever, you know, so I just wouldn't be shocked if, I don't know why we keep going back to futurism. Like, I think even Battlefield 2042 didn't really work that great, if I'm going to be honest. I played that game, obviously they had a really crappy launch too, but that doesn't change the fact that the game just wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to say it didn't feel like Battlefield, because it definitely had its moments, but it still wasn't like, I don't know, I've played Battlefield 5, I've played Battlefield 1, I've played Battlefield Hardline, and I thoroughly enjoyed all of those games, and obviously played Battlefield 6 too. But Battlefield 2042 was just not it for me, and I think unless you're gonna really dive into something and make it the brand itself, like Titanfall, right? I think Titanfall does that so well. There are, you know, games that are first-person shooters that do the future really well. I think Titanfall, original Splitgate, did those so well, that kind of futuristic vibe to it. But when you build your franchise on, hey, we are a modern or old-timey, like World War II type military shooter, and then you go into the future, you kind of lose a bit of that, like, you know, man, this is the appeal of these games, like this nitty-gritty war simulator. And Call of Duty's never been like hyper realistic. It's not like a Ready or Not type deal or even a Siege deal, but it does still have its foundation in that. And I'm not saying you can't revitalize something. I mean, look at what this game did. This game changed, I feel like, whether for better or worse, people can argue about that all livelong day, but for better or worse, this game changed how people see Call of Duty, and also, like, the dynamics of it, I feel like, too, is different. That's just me, though. I don't know. I personally really enjoy this game, and hopping on it, I'm having some fun. I am loving the feel, especially right now of the Kar 98. Like, you know, I know people are running around with SMGs, and I don't even want to know what my score was that last game. Regardless, I'm having fun. This is actually really cool because I've been wanting to, like, make a video on going back to old Call of Duties and things like that, and I just feel like I haven't really had an opportunity, or, like, you know, I've been enjoying other games. I've really been enjoying Marvel Rivals and just playing so many other things, you know, so being like, when am I ever going to make this a series? Like, when am I going to do whatever? I don't really know. So for me, it was fun to be able to be like, man, I'm going to go back to Call of Duty 2019, like, dope. I don't want that to be like the gateway. I think I'll eventually, because what I wanted to do is I wanted to go back in order of how I played them. So like starting with Black Ops 3 and then going into something else and then going into something else. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing, rather than being like, oh, 2019, and then I'm just gonna bounce around. Because like, I don't know, I may do it more. There's rumors right now that Call of Duty, I think right now is gonna be the next one is Modern Warfare 4. And gosh, okay. This is partially the Modern Warfare that I remember, but because people would sit indoors, like legitimately all the time. That's just what people would do. And I just got my head blown off. The rumor is that it's going to be Modern Warfare 4, and that it may be delayed because of all the RAM stuff with, you know, AI and all these things. So I'm just like, I don't even know if we're going to get Call of Duty this year. And I think, okay, I'm going to say it, and I hope that the Call of Duty heads don't kill me. That's kind of a good thing. I think they need a rest. I think they need to let Call of Duty go for at least a year. And just kind of let it breathe. You know what I mean? Like, if you're constantly pumping stuff out, your games are going to eventually end up being really shit. If I'm going to be honest. Like, they're not going to be good. Their quality's going to go down. And I think you're going to get what you have right now with Black Ops 7. I think the last good thing Call of Duty did was added on. I played Black Ops 7 during a free, or Black Ops 6 during a free weekend, and it was the most fun I had in a minute, at least at that time. I didn't end up buying the game because I was like, I can't justify, you know, it. By the time they had already had it, it was like Black Ops 7 had already been announced, it was right around the corner. I'm like, I'm not about to pay for an old Call of Duty that's only going to have sweats. I've missed the first part of the cycle. Like, I'm not going to mess with that. Thank goodness. I'm glad that that game was over. I did not want to leave, but gosh, I was not having fun in that one. So overall, that was Modern Warfare 2019. If you guys do want to see more of me playing this game for whatever reason, no matter what mode it is, or just playing through the game, leave a like on this video. Let me know down in the comments below. And I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I plan on streaming, hopefully if I can get decent internet. You know, I'll have to do a test stream too. But I plan on streaming Resident Evil Requiem, my Insanity run, sometime soon. It is either going to be this weekend or sometime during the week. I'm unsure yet. I may end up putting a poll on my posts, so be sure to keep an eye out for that, especially when this video goes up. I will have the post out by the time that this video gets uploaded, so please be sure to go and vote in that. And as always, I hope that you guys have a good morning, evening, afternoon, or night. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.